Hello my lovely people, you're welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and according to the time you are seeing this video. How are you doing? I hope you are doing great. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. If I return a subscriber, thank you so much. My God will continue to bless you and see you through in all you do. So my people, we are still on the gist from the palace of OONI of Ife. According to the alleged information reaching us right now, the palace is somehow scattered though. In short, the oloris in the palace, they are shedding tears profusely because they said that a Ifa priest stormed the palace to reveal that these oloris, that they are not going to give birth for Ooni of Ife. We all know that these people have been rumoring of pregnancy, today pregnancy, tomorrow pregnancy. This time around, Mariam, okay, it's Tobi have been saying that she's pregnant, and people try to believe that she's pregnant. I don't know whether she's pregnant or she's not, but what we are hearing is that she continues to say that she's pregnant, and it seems like Mariam knows all these things, and Mariam have been saying that Tobi is not pregnant at all. So that Tobi should stop claiming that she's pregnant. That why is it that she's saying that she's pregnant while she have refused to come to the palace to show Ooni of Ife? I don't know. Okay, the reason why some people continue to say that the reason why Tobi refused to come to the palace is because you know that in that palace is a very will I say is a hot place for some people to stay, especially a pregnant woman. Because these oloris, they are giving themselves bad words. In short, they attack themselves both physically and spiritually. And that was why it seems like Tobi don't want to come back to the palace. Okay, but the reason why she left the palace is because, according to how, that when Olori Naomi, when she was pregnant for Tadenikawo, that she found out that she's pregnant, and considering all the maltreatment they are maltreating her in the palace, and all the attacks she had been receiving from the palace, both from side chicks, when these people are side chicks now, when both Ashley that she thought that she was with, or that was with her, when she was also side chicks, because when Ashley started eyeing her husband, it means that Ashley is now side chicks, and for Ooni of Ife to let her marry Ashley, it means that Ooni of Ife also take Ashley as side chicks then. So some of these people that want Ooni of Ife to marry them when they are still side chicks, the kind of maltreatment they used to maltreat Queen Naomi when they come to the palace, and the Queen Naomi's Ooni of Ife's sisters them, the way they maltreated Queen Naomi then. So according to what we heard allegedly, we heard that when Queen Naomi was pregnant, she left the palace just to be safe. So when it's time for her to give birth, she gave birth and now come back to the palace. So people are now saying that it's because of Queen Naomi left the palace when she was pregnant. That is why Olori Tobi leave the palace now, so that all the things that she had been complaining, because she used to complain that she used to see one woman that looks like Mariam in the dream. The woman would just come and try to attack her. So she used to complain of that. And that is why she said that she's not going to stay in the palace to give birth, that she's pregnant. Okay, it's not just that though. The last time we heard that Ashley also said that she's pregnant. Is it Ashley that even saw herself in the dream being pregnant, and she come out to say that I'm pregnant? She started blabbing that she's pregnant. Later, we also heard that she's pregnant. Not that will not be dream again. Until this time around. I don't know. I don't just know. These people, they call them Ifa priest, Ifa wife. Me, I used to misunderstand that Ifa wife, because I don't know how Ooni of Ife will be having Bola and all of that with these oloris, and they will come to say that they are Ifa wives. What I'm understanding by that Ifa wife is that is Ifa that recommended that they should be married. As in, Ifa said that the palace need more women, that Ooni should marry more women, and Ooni went and married those ladies. Because no be Ifa priest go find these ladies and show to Ooni of Ife. Na Ooni of Ife use his eyes and find them and married them. They now call them Ifa wives. Okay, although we heard that before they came into the palace, they undergone something like is it cleansing and checkmentation, something like that. I don't know whether that then when they passed through that processes, is it then that Ifa now did what he's supposed to do to make them the Ifa wife that they are? I don't just know. But what we are hearing allegedly right now is that Ifa priest stormed the palace to say that all these oloris are not going to give Ooni of Ife a child, that they cannot be able to give Ooni of Ife a child, that they are Ifa wives. And people have been asking, which kind of wahala be that one? Because you cannot tell me that because they are Ifa wife, that will make them not to be able to give pregnant. That will not make them to be able to get pregnant and give Ooni of Ife a child. Because somebody like Tobi is still a young lady. Ashley, even Temitope sef, if you can even talk about some elders, abi some mama in the midst of this olori, you can now talk about Ronke that have a child that is up to 27 to 28 years, and Mariam too, that is no longer a baby. You see, now these people, they go talk now that cannot be able to give birth now, will now somehow believe it, but all things are possible with God. But this time around, they said that Ifa priest came and said that these people are not going to give Ooni of Ife a child, that they are Ifa wives. That Ifa wives don't give birth for the king. Hey, my people, oh, this one, it tire me. Oh. Me, I can't dey ask again. Oh, does it mean that there is something that Ifa priest did to the Oloris that make them not to be able to give birth? Because the thing can't dey somehow. How is it possible that 6 women, even Dr. Elizabeth herself is still a young woman? Dr. Elizabeth, Ooni of Ife is the first husband that Dr. Elizabeth is marrying. So they don't have to say that kind of a thing. Does it mean that Dr. Elizabeth is not going to give birth, or that is she going to leave the marriage? You see? But if I were Dr. Elizabeth, I'll just leave the marriage, because she's not supposed to come into that kind of marriage. And maybe she may love Ooni of Ife, but she have to consider her own future. She get money, she get everything wey person need for this world, but she also need a child. Yes, she also need a child. So for them to start saying all this thing that Ifa wives cannot give birth for Ooni of Ife, it is also affecting her. So she have to play her way and her role very, very well. Anyway, I don't know what you have to say, but if you ask me, I would say that there is something the Ifa priest did for these Oloris that will make them not to be able to give birth for Ooni of Ife. Anyway, thank you so much for listening, and please bear in mind that they are alleged information. Love you guys. Bye.